Hello everybody, welcome back to some more hydroneer. Okay, so I've been busy, I guess. I'm just trying to put this bucket down, which is not happening. I kind of shifted the harvester around a little bit and set it up so I can stand on the block and load it up, and the bucket sort of sits here and collects everything that gets spat out. And I've been quite busy getting some gold and some iron and stuff. And at the minute, I'm just going through the last little pieces, just basically trying to get sort of things sorted out. We're melting down the little crystal, the shard things, which are good for the filter. And we're just trying to keep most things split a bit. Actually, what we'll do is we'll tip this out. It'll only be a little block, and then we will put the ore in, and then we'll get another ore block and where to go. And today, what I'm hoping to do, and I don't actually know how much it costs, I would like to be able to get, I think they call it a sorter. It's either a sorter or a splitter, because I think there's a quicker way of going through all the stuff, and it's not by hand like this. So if I could just get a sorter to go through it all, then obviously I can get myself another bucket like this one, this big one here. I could put it on one side of the sorter, and I could say dump everything that comes out of the harvester into it and be like, okay, split the gold from everything. And then I'll have a box full of gold, and I can smelt the gold, and then I can run through the empty tub and say, okay, split the iron from everything, and do it like that way. So I'd have to run through the same sorter a couple of times, but at least doing it that way would mean that we get a few, what am I trying to say, it'd be more productive to be able to do it that way. I mean, I know that it's a couple of times, and I know that people would say, hey, why are you going for automation this early in the game? And it's like, because I want to, basically. I would like to do that. I'd like to see what we can get from this thing. People would disagree that, hey, it's too early in the game to do it, but I'm gonna play this game my way. You agree with it, disagree with it, I don't mind. But today we are trying to get that there sorter, and I don't know if it will mean that we've got to get a conveyor belt either, but I've got a feeling that the conveyor belts are not exactly cheap, so we just have to see where we get to. We do have these massive blocks, so we can heat all of this up. In fact, we can heat all of the iron up, basically. See where we get to. Would we benefit from maybe combining a few of these iron blocks? Maybe. What are we looking for? Let's go for a big axe first and foremost. A big block and a little block. One axe. And then, you know what we can do? We could probably put that in the bucket, couldn't we, really? Shall we? We'll go for another one. Oh, nuts. Go for a relatively big sword. Why not? We'll get a little block, cook the little block in there. Is that enough? Does it have to be in for a long time? Not really. Okay, cool. Then what I'm thinking is, if we get the crucible, heat the crucible up, we can combine those so that we can actually get bigger blocks. And what I'm feeling, and I don't know how right it is, but I'm feeling that a bigger block is going to make sort of a better, more weightier item. I think that's what it is, right? That's at least how I assume it to be. I don't know, but we'll just put that down there. So there's two quite sizable. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll just keep these three, and we'll make another. What shall we make? Shall we make a big dagger and another axe? Yeah, why not? Let's make a big old dagger. Say a big old dagger. It's not exactly massive, but there we go. And then we were going to make another axe, weren't we? Right. One thing that I will say. Oh, I don't want to lose this. There we go. Let's get this axe in. Yeah. So there's a hammer, isn't there? Is it too cold? But there's a hammer in the shop over there that you can use to lock these things in place. So I think I might get that, because the way that this is going, if I'm not careful, I'm going to end up losing this anvil again. Why is it not letting me? What am I missing? Get the hammer. Hey, there we go. One axe. Hola. And then, whoop, that's a big old piece. Now gold, we got a lot of gold, so unfortunately, because we don't have any emeralds or anything like that, and we can literally only make gold necklaces, we can only make a lot of these, which we're going to be quite big, don't get me wrong. Maybe. But we're going to put them in this, if it stays still. Alright, we've got we've got probably 5 gold blocks in total. So let's heat this all up. Let's make this into one big bar. Oh, I've got quite a lot of gold bars, you know. So we heat them all up because I just think it'll be a little bit better for us. Just have one massive thing rather than lots of little ones. Because surely price is like, you know, the bigger it is, the better it is kind of situation. Does that make any sort of sense? Hey, there we go. You're right. Then pour that. It's going to be massive, right? So is there a limit? Because this isn't... Obviously, it's not got any bigger. That is the size that it is now. But it's not got that much bigger at all. So, wallop. Huh? I mean, that's a sizable craft. Put it in the bucket. So we'll just go run all this stuff up to the shop and see what we actually get for it all. There's quite a few pieces of gold here. There's a few tools as well. But unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get massive amounts for it. Well, that's good. That's a pretty much of a good chunk there. And I'll just go have a look see over here if there's anything that's on the up. No, everything's on the down, so we're better off selling everything here. Let's see how we go. 1 sword. Size of that, you're only gonna give me 100 for it. Dagger alone's worth a few more. The axes are worth more. Swear the axes are probably the best way to go. That dagger does not want to stay on this table. 83. Nice. 1,169. Alright. So we'll just run down here. We'll add this to this down here. And hopefully we can get that sorter. And if we get that sorter, I'm going to need a T-piece and maybe a cork, I think, as well, right? I don't really know. So we'll put that down. Put that down. Combination power, 1,500. That might not be enough, you know. Get in the truck and we'll go for it. So we're looking for sorters and maybe a conveyor belt. The problem is the cost. I know that they are expensive. They're stuck somewhere here. This is the conveyor thing. This is a sorter. Okay, so that's 325. Oh, it's not as much as I thought. What's that? 500. And then I'm thinking, which way does it go? Comes one this side, one this side. So I'm thinking it spits out onto here. It goes through there and then it gets split. Do I benefit from having any more conveyors at the minute? I think that might do us. I think that might do us. Anything else I think I can get from closer to home? I still have quite a bit left. Okay. So that's good. That is good to know. So we'll take the splitter. And we'll take the conveyor. And we'll take the side fancy pieces. Conveyor belt first, right? Does this have an arrow on it? Yes, it does. Then that needs water to be powered. So what about this piece? I'm guessing this does as well, right? So then we need T-piece in here, or yeah, T-piece in here and a 90, and then a few straight pieces. So that'll filter, and then we're going to go T-piece, straight piece. 2 more 90s, and we might have got this. Oh, it's too far away. Grab the bucket. Up we go. Wait, has this even got... It's not full. Let's fill it. There we go. Now we've got a full bucket. We'll turn this on. Is the conveyor belt moving? The conveyor belt is moving. So we'll grab the bucket. I need another box or two just to get up here. Bit of lag, but I think everything found its place. Okay. You guys understand, right? It's slightly quicker to split the resources this way. Then I can just tip one of these into a crucible. Spill everything that is going to spill everywhere. Because there will be lots of spillage for now. Ah, awesomely. My silly little brain. We didn't really need 2 of these because I could have just put the crucible under here. So I could find my bucket. This guy. Get around here. Up. Uppity up. Put that there. Fill him up. Chuck it there. Turn that on. Everything lands. Everything lands. Oh, amazing. I'm such a genius. I am so proud of that. Works pretty well. Such a big round rolly thing. Okay. Doesn't want to behave. There we go. Right, so let's try this all again. It missed. Okay. But it's nuts. It's the right idea, it just misses. We've just got to line it up a little bit better, but they're there. This is sort of getting along the way that we want to be a little bit more automated. There we go. Oh. Yes, that's better. Okay. The only problem we've got now is all that stuff's getting further away. But it's perfect. It's separating just how we want it to separate. Yes! Oh, this is a lot better. I mean, I don't know about you lot, but it is for me. I'm gonna get these weird floaty bits. Like this. I'm wondering, right? Because obviously this is quite tedious of just dig in and put it in the bucket. There's got to be a better way that we can just scoop it up from somewhere and put it in, but I don't understand how we can put the dirt on the conveyor, because it just kind of feels like I can't put a normal shovelful into the harvester, so how do I load up a conveyor? Surely I've got to dig it, or I've got to do something to get it out of the ground. But yes, actually, what I remember, so there's this great big hammer over here. It sticks stuff to the ground to stop you picking it up accidentally, this thing. So I could lock that down. That should be locked now, yeah? Yes, it is. I can't do anything with it. Awesome. I don't know if that means that it's now stuck for life, though. There we go. Nice big gold bar. And then, of course, we can come around here. Put this on here, like that. And then what you can do is you can turn this to, I guess that's iron ore. Turn this on. Move this. No, put that back in there. Move this. Get this one. Put that there, get that, and then hopefully we can then like that missed everything. But that was the idea, to hope that I could just kind of tip it then. Have I got some weird glitch going on, because there's all of a sudden a lot of iron ore in the bottom of this hole? So something's gone wrong to have all of this iron ore. I'm just going to say that now. I don't know what it is or where it came from, but there's no way that out of all those buckets I got like 4 pieces of gold and then 300 pieces of iron ore. It just doesn't seem right. It works. It does work. Just not as efficiently as perhaps I thought. There's still the digging bit that we need to work out. So I was trying to do a little bit of gathering overnight, and for some reason this is all missing this bucket. I don't know why, so it's a little bit frustrating, but we've got quite a bit of iron in there again. What I think we'll get next, we'll get one of them ruby cutting things. So we'll just go pour this in here, and then we'll just put all these back up in here. Right, and that is now all golden. Yeah, tippy tippy. I wish to go and see how much is a wheel for cutting stones. How much have I got in there? 650. Yes. So, boom. Let's put this here. So then what happens? Oh! Ooh. I mean, they're a lot harder to see. Amazing. Right, now. Oh, yeah. 2 gold bars. 2 gold bars. Excuse me, my friend. So we're going to put this on. Put this on. Is it any diamond? Let's go for one of the green ones. I'm hoping you don't need to heat these up. I wouldn't have thought you would do, but anything's possible. Get my hammer. Wait, yes, it is this hammer. That is some big ass Mr. T style necklace. Right, let's have a look, see what this is going to go for. Bearing in mind, at the stocks, these were on the up rather than the down. So let's see. 392. And then over here, you watch them knock me on the market now. 392, 440. Yes, please. Cha-ching! So once you're able to start like doing this sort of stuff, the money starts to go up substantially. Once you start processing materials, which does make a lot of sense. Processed materials are a lot better than raw materials. Oh, nice. We can get a few more conveyors at that as well. I would like something. I'll go see how much a drill is, maybe. How much over 1,000 was this? We'll take it, but we'll see how much a drill is. I don't think it'll be enough, but you never know. A ram drill. Ram drill's top level dirt. And then what's this drill? Goliath drill extends. Well, we can't afford the Goliath drill anyway, but we can afford the ram drill. I am so confused at what we need. I'm gonna just buy a ram drill. I'm just gonna buy a ram drill. I don't fully understand, but ram drill's top level. So that's gonna leave me with 400. What are these? Water pipe filter. I kind of feel that we should take a filter. I don't know if it's going to be right. There's only one way to find out, I guess. It's a big old trial and error. So then that'll fall into that and that'll go that way, yeah? So I'd need another T-piece. I've got another T-piece. Cool. So we're there. Go there. Is this how it works at all? Is this how it works at all? Whee! And then you put dirt underneath this. That's what I'm hearing, right? I don't know how much dirt he needs to put under that, how much dirt you can put under that or anything like that. Then we were looking for a filter. Don't know where this goes, where the best place for this is. Maybe in here? Then that's all turned on, that's all turned on. And then if we flick the switch. Oh! I mean, other than it missing everything. Hey! I mean, it would... Whoops, excuse me. It would work. We have achieved somewhat automation in our first mine, albeit a little bit sketchy. It is there. It is filling up the wrong hole, but it is there. Oh, that's an emerald. Okay, so is this using up any of the dirt that we put underneath it? It's hard to know, but it seems like it's endless. So that's good. That's pretty good. So with that being all automated, we can kind of do something with all this. And then I just have to turn it off when I want to move the crucibles and stuff around and do all of that jazz. That's awesome. We have got some sort of automation. I quite like that. That's fantastic, in my opinion. It's a bit of a mess, no doubt, but yes, automation. We achieved something today, guys. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Take it easy. I hope to see you again next time. Bye for now. Bye, everybody.